Hey guys, welcome. Today is October 4th. It's Saturday. It's my 1 year anniversary with Aaron. So yay for us. We ate our cake last night, like going into going into the next day. The cake was dry. But we are up for traditions. So we did that. We can't say what we're doing yet. But today is important because something's happening today, which is really awesome on our anniversary. So it's all ordained.
We're going to get couples massages.
Yeah, okay. We're going to get massages and then we're going out to dinner later, but it's a third thing that will be shared at some point. So we're utilizing the Clueless guidebook deck and we're going to do a spread of 12. Okay, the first thing to come up that just pitched out, these two, this already says where the energy is. We're having a cup of coffee. Y'all already know the coffee was in the energy, the Ace of Cups. There it goes, cup of coffee. So this is the energy for where you are right now. That means opportunities are in the forefront, and you have the hearts and the stars. So like maybe your heart space, your love, and what's in the stars for you is being presented. So it's an open table or open share as to what is coming forward for you. The next thing to come up is the High Priestess energy. This has to do with, I saw this as, you know what? I see this symbolism as New Orleans right here.
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
So also the moon energy is specific in this card as well. I think we're coming into a full moon on Monday. Monday is going to be the 6th. So we're coming into a full moon on Monday. This is a shift in, we came into a new moon that shifted into Libra. We're going into the second half of Libra season, and I see this as a call to tidy your space, tidy your atmosphere. So kind of working in that favor. So this is, the High Priestess energy. So moving forward.
I carry it all the time. I mean, I probably carry this time more.
Okay. So we have, this came up, I think, the last 2 days when we read from this. This is the Eight of Swords. I see this as some sort of exam or testing. You have the lightning bolt, so maybe a call to, how would you read that, boo? What did I say the other day? But something to pay attention to because it's striking. So on this particular report, it has all A's and one B and an A plus that's prevalent in the reporting. So this has to do with maybe a score or a rubric in which something is being followed, and it's a call to 3 things that are like striking out of all the 8 that is present. So 3 things are going to be striking and a call to your attention. The next thing to come up is the Temperance card. Y'all know how I feel about the Temperance. Okay, these are Earth Angels, and she's holding a snowman. I said that this was representative of maybe colder weather. So you see the trees, the California palm trees in the back, but it looks like she's out in the cold. This is when the atmosphere is the party from Clueless, but she's holding a snowman. So they were in a car ride home where she was holding a snowman, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe it's a particular ride you be taking where it's like maybe to the cold, I don't know. I'm wondering why the snowman is prevalent. And where the palm trees are on the bottom, it kind of looks like snow on the ground if you like consider that. So the Temperance card is a call to maybe a shift in atmosphere or environment maybe.
Unless there's a specific really metal, there's really no true like stainless metal. Even like the stainless they claim is so candy.
I hope that you guys are having a wonderful start to your weekend as well. We got started pretty early, so we have, so we have the Empress card. This is a call to standing in your in your power. Also a very confident energy because she's taking phone calls. Phone calls are coming in, and she's looks like she's on the staircase in front of a home. So she's taking calls from in front of the home. And this is a very striking energy of like just being taking control. I do see this as taking control. I think I'm going to read the Empress card after we're done. We also received the Fool card. The Fool card came up the other day. You have Dion in the back. She's on the phone, coincided with the Empress energy. You see Cher. She has a cup of coffee. She's blissful in her energy. And then Ty's just chilling in the back. So maybe a call to like maybe your girlfriends or your group as you're like blindly walking into something. You'll have your girlfriends beside you, or whomever you call your closest people, your community beside you, right? So thus far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and we're going to pull 6 more.
He has a very good process. He doesn't do it.
Okay.
This is in-house.
Okay, some stuff came out. Okay. So a lot came out. Let's pick up what comes up. So this is the 4. The 4 of Wands, right? The
No,
one
9.
Oh, is it 9? Okay. So this is the 9 of Wands. Sorry, I read that wrong. So it's the 9 of Wands. So this is a Pismo Beach relief. So maybe you're, this is so cute. A volunteer. You're signing up to volunteer for something. And the name and phone number is present. Or it could be a listing of something in regards to people putting down their name and phone number that's prevalent. And it has the hearts beside it. So maybe very close to your heart, something that's very close to your heart, you'll be having a volunteer signage there. Oh, boo boo. He's just smiling. Okay. Okay. But maybe Pismo Beach, someone from Pismo Beach is relevant. So we have the, this is the 8 of Cups. We pulled this for the last 2 days. This is the energy of being given options, but it's your turn to choose. The options that you're given, it's someone in the back, the bartender, that's prevalent on giving guidance, but he's standing back and allowing you to choose, okay? And you have to trust your gut in this one. The next thing to come up is the 2 of Cups. This is the lovers energy. They're getting together. They're having a cup of coffee. Me and babe, we're having a cup of coffee right now. So this is really cool. This is how we've been spending time this entire week, coming into 1 year marriage. So excited. We just talked about it in the car. Like, what are you most thankful for? What have you learned over this past year? And a lot that we've learned has to do with the pivot and communication. Being okay with things pivoting and trusting that you can communicate in a healthy way that's going to lead you to a successful decision. So
More sex.
She said more sex. Okay. She know how that went the other night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 cards. It's just inappropriate. Sorry, guys. I hope you appreciate that little chuckle. Okay. So I'm going to read this. So what came up? The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles came up. So 9, 10, 11. We pick up one more card. So right now, I read this as spiritual guidance. A male that's one that's in power, maybe someone who you trust as far as their decision making. They're very quiet. We read this card. He's very quiet in his energy, but he allows the guidance to kind of speak from his nonverbals. So you're taking some advice of somebody who's speaking to the nonverbals. And the other day, I was wondering what this was, the orange juice. And the orange juice has to do with, I read up, oranges drain out any lymphatic blockages in the body. This could be a call to incorporated in a cleanse, and oranges are specific about cleansing the body of any additional heavy flow as it pertains to fluids. So I read up on it this morning, so I wanted to specify that, because not only was it in his hand, but in the back is the oranges present as well, but we thought it was an urn. So it could be talking to lineage. They're cleansing out whatever the space is right now. And however you do your cleansing, make sure to do that within this time frame. The next thing that comes up is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a woman figure that has passed on, that is guiding you in your next steps. And so that is really present for right now, right? So she is like kind of looking over in the portrait, you know, and she's in a cloud. So it is somebody who has passed over. I did share with you guys that tomorrow is the anniversary of my aunt passing. She passed in 2018 on October 5th, and it's part of the reason why me and Aaron chose this particular date in regards to getting married. So the next thing that we have is the Hangman to come up, and this energy is like, I see this as adventurous, trying something that has to do with like maybe athleticism, because he's skateboarding, and this is when he asked Cher to come to his competition, and it was after she volunteered, so she had a shift in energy and she wanted to show up for him. The next thing that came up is the King of Swords. We talked about this the other day. This is the friend Lawrence that was sitting there after he shaved his head. So this is somebody who knows who they are, and they're just supporting those around them. The next thing to come up is the Moon card, because we're coming into the new moon on Monday. Oh yeah, sorry, the full moon on Monday, October 6th. So this has to do with someone who kind of is, I see this as him, he's unapologetic. He's not afraid to be different, even though we kind of got the gist of who he was. He was unafraid to be different. And then the next thing to come up is the Queen of Wands, rest and relaxation. Me and Babe are headed to a spa right now. So maybe you guys are scheduling something that's going to be talking about relaxation, okay? So I'm going to shuffle the card and we're going to see what's standing up. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is the Lovers card. So the Lovers, they're on, and here it is, the mother that's guiding them is protecting over this particular union. And then the Judgment card is facing up. So you're coming to a placement of judgment, and it's for individual that's present that will be in a place of judgment for you. So I hope that you guys receive this message, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.